All righty, and here we go for a semifinal matchup once again. Danny Baggish, longtime ex-commentator, going up against Leonard Gates, a full-time pro player. I'm Nick Dichiria, joined by Will Stuart for this one, as I struggle to get through every single one of those words.
Man, Danny's going to be upset at you for that one.
He's upset at me all the time. It's actually kind of our friendship between Danny and I. He gets mad at me for things I say, and I don't let him near my microphone to say anything back.
He keeps trying to jump back into that commentary booth. Let me tell you, I keep pushing him to continue to play. Good 140 there from Danny.
Danny was not actually set up to play this event up until about a week or two ago, from my understanding. He happened to just do a couple of reach outs and ended up finding some good partners. He's like, well, I got some good partners. Might as well go ahead and go throw and have some fun. And, 2.5, 3 hour drive, not too bad. A little bit haywire on that go there for him, though.
Yeah, this is going to be... should start to spark some fire here. Come on now, boys. A little bit of struggles from Danny there.
When we're watching this, right, we're going to be thinking, who has the form to beat Alex Spellman right now? And I don't normally like phrasing things like that and making one guy go on a pedestal. But so far, Alex Spellman, every single time we've seen him on the stream board today, has just been lighting it up and playing on that A-plus game standard. And these guys know that they're going to have their hands full, and they're going to have their hands full now, let alone then.
Well, they already are worse off than Alex Spellman.
You're not a fooling there.
Yeah, Alex just... wow. That was quite the performance there. He's going to be tough in this match. That is your women's semifinal behind this one, with Paula behind her opponent, I should say, as they try to decide a winner there. Winner will play Tammy Dauber in the finals.
Oh, look at that from Leonard Gates, finding the Shanghai to be able to grab that leg there. And that was a big hit indeed for him. Getting things off at leg number 2, Danny, to start, and start strong he does.
Yeah, good 140 opener, but yeah, what a check. 120 finish for LG, Leonard Gates.
The man of many nicknames.
This is probably the longest stint of me not seeing Leonard. I mean, it seems like every freaking weekend I'm seeing him most of the time when I'm on my travels, but of late,
I'm going to be honest. I always don't mind seeing Leonard Gates. I always have a good conversation with him. But every time I see Ginger now, she just talks about my dancing. Ever since NDA Vegas. And it hurts my soul, Will. It does.
When you dance as bad as you, man, dude, you can't think of anything else but that.
No, and I get it. I get that I have 2 left feet and I look like the bad guy won in Footloose, but still.
Dude, you got 2 left feet is an understatement. Like, ooh.
All right, I get it, Will. I get it. You don't have to triple down on my bad dancing here. But he's right though, guys.
Trying to hammer down.
141 is the look. Started the 19s first. Does get himself teed up pretty kindly there, though. DB looking pretty fine against LG. Gates just trying to continue to work his way in on a setup here. Needs a big find on the last. Does find a big find on the last there. Put some pressure on the 78.
Yeah, but Danny should take advantage here. Getting 1 dart at the tops. Tough to work around that dart, though. Tough to work around, and it'll go back to Gates.
81 now going to go switch downstairs. Took us a quick second there. Almost second-guessed himself.
57 would be the route.
You can tell he broke his own rhythm there a little bit by that reaction. He kind of threw that first dart and almost kind of expecting it to go in and took that quick second and kind of broke his own rhythm. Danny Baggish not going to waste any time. Does grab the double top to make it a 1-all affair and a hole to throw back and forth. I mean, it's something hard to deal with, right? I mean, if you're Danny, right, and someone that used to play, full time, used to have a PDC tour card, he always expects himself to play at that standard, but he doesn't play nearly as much as he did during that time period. It's something that it is a true battle of self there to try to remind yourself, hey, it's okay. Sometimes the B or C game will rear its head, but you can always tune back into that A game.
Yeah, he's still got that PDC mindset where he needs to average a certain amount for him to be satisfied, and he doesn't have to do that necessarily here. I mean, he can still get away with a couple rounds of questionable darts and then make his trek onto the finals potentially like he's doing here. I mean, semifinals averaging a 77, 74 now, let's be honest. That ain't going to happen overseas. So he's been there. He knows. But both these guys are not going to be happy with what they're averaging right now.
Certainly not.
They definitely want more.
Well, Gates here at 302 does start on the 18s. Back to the 20 there. Big hit indeed for Leonard Gates. Oh, no, it wasn't in the trip. I thought the last one was good. So Leonard Gates going to continue to chuck away here. Will be the first one at a finish.
Ooh, Danny trying to attack that triple 18. One and two of them.
So 114 can still go. Still on for the shot. Was going to trip 18 for double top. Now just going to have to tee up. Not going to particularly set himself up as much as he would want to. 105 now to look for DB. Over to the 15s. Got to tee up as well.
He shrugs it off, knowing, is what it is. Goes back to Leonard. In 72 is looking for the 216s to leave top. That is 24, it looks like.
So now Danny will get 2 darts for the double to have a break a throw here.
That difficult or no? That could be difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that first dart at all.
LG just peppering the outside and going high, hitting the double 8 there. And earlier when we saw him on the stream, as Danny Baggish is going to try to get this double 10 in, going up to double 5, does get it there. But yeah, Leonard Gates earlier, his finishing was very efficient. Not, and this one was having some double trouble, and you can't afford to do that in a matchup like this.
Let's be honest, a 24 dart leg, who predicted that?
I'll be honest, I would have taken the under, not the over. Now, Will, if you're Alex Spellman here, first off, congratulations on being a really good dart player. But second off, would you be watching this match right now to see who plays you, or would you be going and trying to clear your head somewhere? What would you be doing right now if you're Alex?
If I that they're playing this bad, I wouldn't care. Big 180 from Danny, but no, and Alex, he's probably off somewhere, chucking, having a chuck by himself, or talking. He could be chit chatting with somebody.
They did find a big 180 in this game so far. Starting to raise up that scoring power just a little bit there on the finish at 138. Gates well behind. Going to have to try to close the distance, but can't even leave himself on a finish this go. That does help the cause, but no immediate pressure. 6 for 138. Yeah, solid darts there from Baggish.
Tops for the 3-1. Good marker.
Oh, and he does get it in there. It was almost too good of a marker where that second dart lied, but was able to get it there.
Yeah, good darts there from Danny. Up to Leonard to make a stand here as he gets the start in this leg. Is that in there? Nope. 85.
Danny started to find some momentum here.
Didn't have to make the long trek to this tournament. I think he lives near you, if I'm not mistaken. So about 3 hours away.
About 3 hours. So it's 3.5 for me. He's a little bit closer to that side of the Florida there, more in the central part there. So, yeah, over in that Winter Haven area. Did bring the Nikki here and did bring the kiddos as well. So, got the whole family over here for this one.
Yeah, I did see her in the background. Good little family vacay opportunity.
Look at this. So far, Danny's doing a pretty good job of maintaining control in this. And you see Danny slowly raising that standard back to where we would expect him to be. I'm curious to see if Gates is going to do the same, because right now he's still kind of maintaining on that same plateau. It's going to be a tall task, but Gates knows he can't let this go to 4-1. If it goes to 4-1, it's, for all intents and purposes, probably over.
Yeah, I would agree with that one. I would definitely agree with that one. We'll see if he can pop this 1-4-2 opportunity. Not this time. Or not today, Junior.
Not today. Sometimes I just repeat what you say so it acts like I know the reference.
Yes, I mean, and you don't. I totally get it. Oh, got to go for it, Danny.
Take a moment to
I'm going to be honest
himself.
with you. Danny hates this. Danny hates not getting a look at the outer ring.
Which is funny because of how much he does like utilizing the bull otherwise.
He's a percentage guy. He'd rather have a shot at the outer ring than the bull, and I know that because he told me specifically. But Gates, on the other hand, he'll take any opportunity he can to win a leg, and there you go. Cash money, homie.
He took that check, signed, sealed, and delivered it. But Danny here, not going to mess around at all. You can see he was quick to go up to the line. He's trying to find that pace and rhythm. And on top of that, he's going to feel like he kind of gave away a leg there that he was trying to steal from Leonard Gates. So there's going to be some good battling in this one. Both these players off to the races.
Well, they know that there's a spot in the final on the line here. Who's going to take on Alex Spellman for some good money?
Yeah, first place prize, $420. The funny number for the prize.
Not bad for a opening pro shoot. Just kind of kicking off the event here. They still have the draw this evening. A little bit easier evening for you production crews. You can go out and have a good bite to eat tonight. Get ready for the weekend.
Well, at the pace we're going, I'm going to be in the draw.
Of course you would. Of course you would. The draw is at 9 p.m. local time, so just a reminder of that if you want to get in the mix.
Yeah, I want to save last place for someone else. I'm not going to do that to whoever I would get as a partner.
Danny, only 60 scored. Going to have to capitalize on the Shanghai, it looks like. And Leonard's going to lay in a nice 140. Yeah, gotta have this if you're Danny.
Good
for
first
3-3.
Not going to go.
We're 3-3 here. New match.
Yeah, new match indeed. You're basically playing a best of 3 at this point, assuming Gates gets this. Of course, Gates does. So, yeah, a best of 3.
Yeah, Gates going to capitalize. Good 14 for him.
You can see
it should. Yep, he's going to get the throw. I was about to say, it should be his throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big-time advantage. Look at him go.
Woo! When I said, is Gator going to start continuing to raise that average and kind of get back to that standard, he has done a good job. I mean, he was hanging out in the low 70s and has got his way back up to the low 80s, and you expect this to continue to go on and continue to go on and on indeed.
Gator don't play.
Gator don't play.
Gator don't play.
And Danny kind of regressing a little bit after finding his stride. Just a pedestrian 60, not on a finish here. So it does leave Danny a chance to kind of close this gap a little bit. But the momentum has definitely shifted, and Danny knows that. I mean, you can see it on his face, right? There's a look of visible frustration even when he finds a 140.
Good 1-3-4. Sets himself up with the 44 look. Yeah, great answer from Danny. Add some pressure, but I'm going to be honest. I think this goes 12-32. Another 14.
And that's the standard of which it has to be. Now, this is closer. These last 3 legs we've seen is a lot closer to standard that needs to be done. As does go for the cover shot on the last start there for Baggish, 139 to get things going here. And Leonard Gates is on match point. He wants to get this done now and try to get this break a throw. Now with a start like that, he's having some breakfast of the English variety. Yeah, Gates is starting to cool off just a little bit here. Not going to be happy with that visit. Baggish chucking away. On a finish after 9. The 167 will not have to go. Gates all the way back at 424.
Yeah, this is looking more and more like a last leg decider here.
I'm not going to complain about some extra darts between these two. Longtime partners, longtime friends. Seen them at many tournaments together. Of course, this famous duo did beat me in the Space Coast tournament back in 2018, and that was a big deal. Probably not, but it was a big deal for me. And a good tee up there for Baggish. 92 on the turn.
Yeah, great tee up indeed. Leaving the 32 look.
Gets it in 1, so we are on to a last leg decider here. It's 4-4. Guys, let us know. Danny Baggish, Leonard Gates, who you cheering for in this one? Who do you want to see go to the finals to play Alex Spellman in what is a star-studded final here? PDC-style diddle there, so it is going to be a single bull there.
You can see in the background, Spellman kind of keeping his eye on this match, but warming up.
Another single, and you can tell Danny was a little frustrated. He really wanted to get that double in. Same spot where Danny's dart was. Pretty good diddle. We're running out of darts.
I'd say. I guarantee nobody's going to take the Dirk Van Diven board look at this.
Did you see that from Gates? He's like, I got more darts, don't worry. He had a second set of darts on the side. That's funny.
Well, I was saying the other day, Alan Suter, when he won his title, he beat Dirk Van Divenboat, and Dirk just got tired of the diddles and threw purposely at the 20 after 5 turns.
He's like, I guess I lose the diddle. Oh, and that's the first one missing a bull there. Big dart here for Danny Baggish. Does get it in there for DB against LG. Here we go.
Who's going to win this? Who's going to win this title here? Yeah, look at the crowd kind of keeping their eye on this one.
Well, here we go. It's all about the pace that Danny sets here. He needs to find that 100 start, right? If you find a 60 or less, it's going to feel like you didn't take advantage after all that hard work in the diddle. So Gates is going to try to punish. And does get a little bit of ground. Not enough to fully take the advantage away, but enough to get Danny Baggish on alert. Dead center on that first start there for Gates. How about a 140 there?
Yeah, this is some good back and forth here, but Danny's got to put something in. Got to get a ton at least, and you can see the look of stress on his face there as he knows Gates now has a clear opportunity.
On top of the fact that Danny's next shot has to be perfection, right? You can't get away with a 140 on this next look. It has to be a 145 or more. So if he hits another trip here, he has to go bullseye. Does go the bull there. Now going back up to the trip. I don't know why he took on the second dart, though. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, kind of. Well, he figured if he gets the bull there, then it's a little bit different. He gets that single bit, and then he knows he needs another.
Oh, well, there's going to be a slight opening.
Still a little bit interesting there. Yeah.
Danny was looking for a clean ton there. He's going to just try to make sure he leaves a finish now and does have a big last dart there. But 118 will be the look for Leonard Gates for the match here.
Will we go 18s or will he go 20s first? He goes 18s, so trip 20 for tops, and Spellman's looking on.
He said, wow.
That was way off. Yeah, it was way off for him.
Well, a champagne shot for Danny Baggish. He did hit a lot of single bulls, so that's good for the diddle. Good practice for this shot. Doesn't stick. Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. That was a single bull, too.
You think that was a single? It looked like
I thought it was a
double
single
to me. Could have been that red bit, but hey.
In either case, it was a bit he wanted to be a part of, and you could tell how deflating that was after, because the shot is no longer on. Leonard Gates gets 3 clear now at a double 19 for the match. Does decide to split over to double 16. Gets it there, and yeah, Danny's going to feel like the board cheated him just a little bit there, but he also knows that was a valiant effort at this nonetheless. A 5-4 win for Leonard Gates to play Alex Spellman in the finals here.